I'm on a quest to find the best payroll management system there is, and today it's led me to compare two hard hitters, Surepayroll and Gusto. Now, are they both payroll management systems used by several businesses? They are, but there are always differences, and I'm here to tell you which one provides a greater bang for your buck. Also, if you haven't signed up for Gusto yet, you can use my link down below to get up to $600 included with your sign up, so keep watching. Interface and ease of use. I opened both websites through my computer and found them to be pretty similar as far as user friendliness was concerned. Gusto has a more vibrant interface compared to the cool colors on Surepayroll, but nothing to complain about. What I did notice though was that Surepayroll's user friendliness for its interface was consistent. So when I switched over to my mobile phone, it still had the intuitive dashboard and everything else that made the desktop version so great. I couldn't say the same about Gusto. Maybe its desktop version was actually better than Surepayroll's, but its mobile version definitely wasn't. Suddenly, it became a lot harder to navigate through, and I didn't get the hang of it after a while, and it almost made me forget about the initial struggle. But Surepayroll won this round. Plans and pricing. Surepayroll. Now, before we get into this, I have to admit I'd usually go with the cheaper option. It's just a better way to start off a new business and keep things as cost effective as possible, at least for the initial few months of running a new business, especially a small scale one. But was that the case here? Okay, so Surepayroll offers 3 plans versus the 4 that Gusto has to offer. The 2 plans are non-tax filing and full service. For a base pay of $19.99 and then $4 per employee, you can sign up for Surepayroll's cheapest plan. Every tool otherwise used in Surepayroll's payroll management system was there for this option. But just as the name gives it away, this plan doesn't offer filing and depositing local, state, or federal taxes. Here's how I see it. If you want to focus only on one payroll and not on HR, then it's a solid option. It's one of the cheapest options out of all the payroll systems I've reviewed so far, but obviously it comes with less tools that make sense for the price. Still, Surepayroll does offer another option that includes tax and HR tools, again reasonably priced. For $30 a month plus $5 per employee, you can avail their full service plan. It has all the same payroll options as the non-tax filing one. So 2-day direct deposits, unlimited payroll runs, online pay stubs, hiring and onboarding options. Then the difference, federal, state, and local tax filing. Both the non-tax filing and full service plans are included in the small business payroll. There's another option too, the household payroll. And yes, that wasn't something I'd ever heard of before too. But then I realized that it's actually pretty genius. According to the IRS, if you hire a nanny, you're effectively turning your home into a business. Here's something you didn't know, nanny taxes. To make yourself compliant with it, Surepayroll offers a household plan for $50 a month plus $10 per additional employee. The plan offers everything covered in the small business service plan, including more curated options such as specialized household support, PTO and 6-time tracking, employee self-access, and signature-ready Schedule H. Plans and pricing. Gusto. Gusto offers 4 options, simple, plus, exclusive, and contractor only. The simple option is what you'd expect. Basic payroll management tools, tax filing tools, and a good amount of HR management options. The plus option is all that and then some with time tracking and PTO management. Exclusive offers you an exclusive deal with dedicated HR advisors and customer service managers. The simple plan for $40 a month and then $6 per employee. The plus plan is twice that, so $80 a month plus $12 per employee. And unfortunately, I couldn't figure out their exclusive prices. They've listed it as just that, exclusive pricing. You'd have to give them a rundown of your company and how many employees you have versus your wants and needs from their dedicated team of HR managers. The contractor only option is priced at $35 a month plus $6 per employee. Effectively, it's the cheapest option. The plan comes with several tax filing and payroll options, but you won't get backup withholding or other contractor withholding statements that could be required under state laws. Gusto does, however, offer a 4-day direct deposit and 1099 reports at the end of the year. Pricing. Which one's better? As far as plans and pricings go, I think we could all agree that Gusto and Surepayrolls are incredibly different. Surepayroll has the cheaper plans, but when you're running payroll via an automated system, I've always found that it's helpful to have the system go forward with tax filing too. That doesn't discount the fact that even its full service option is still cheaper than Gusto's simple plan. The household plan is genius in my opinion, but I'm not crazy about the price. Maybe Surepayroll is keeping it at a higher price because they're currently one of the very few systems that offer such plans. They'll probably become more competitive once every other system starts a nanny plan of their own. On to Gusto. Again, it's the more expensive plan of the two as far as simple or base plans are concerned, but then you move on to the Plus plan and the Exclusive plan, which provide a better return for your monthly subscription. Do the added features offset the notably higher cost? If you ask me, it actually does. The thing is, Surepayroll is a payroll management solution with limited HR tools, and that's not the case with Gusto. Yes, there's a few dollars of difference between the two, but Gusto makes up for it with its HR management tool. I will admit though that I would have preferred to see a base range for the exclusive plan on their website. Anyway, as far as plans and pricing are concerned, I'd have to go with Gusto here. Direct deposits. Would you rather get paid via a paper check or a direct deposit? If you're like me and the 93% of other hardworking people in the United States, the American Payroll Association says you prefer getting your monthly dues instantly. It just makes sense. Surepayroll and Gusto both offer direct deposits. Surepayroll offers a 4-day direct deposit for its non-tax filing option and 2-day direct deposits for its full service option. Gusto, on the other hand, offers a 2-day direct deposit for its simple and contractor only options and a next day deposit for its plus and premium customers. You can expedite the payment process with Surepayroll, but it'll cost you $8. Having to pay more just to get paid doesn't seem like a great benefit to me. So I'm going to give this win here to Gusto. Mobile applications. We might just have our very first tie here. Surepayroll and Gusto have dedicated mobile phone applications, but they couldn't be more different. Let's start with Gusto and its Gusto Wallet, which is only available for employees. It's a great app, I have to admit that. It's an employee's best friend with several features such as being able to view breakdowns of each paycheck, setting up high-yield savings, set up personalized financial goals, and manage time off requests. But there's an obvious limitation here. It's only for employees and not employers. Surepayroll has the edge when it comes to pleasing both, and an employers-only application available for Android and iOS. The employer's application allows access to employees' contract information, staying on top of payroll deadlines, highlighting bank holidays, entering earnings, deductions, and hours worked. Most importantly, you'll be able to pay your employees on time. Surepayroll's employer's application is comparable to Gusto's wallet as far as ease of access is concerned. The only downside here was that its employees only application wasn't as extensive. It offered a look at online pay stubs and direct deposits, but that's pretty much it. Gusto Wallet would be a better fit for employees and Surepayroll's employers app for managers. So this one has to be a tie for me. Handling large businesses. Now, on their website, Surepayroll have claimed that they've worked with over 29 million employees. Likewise, Gusto claims it's worked with over 300,000 businesses. There's obviously something that makes the two more favorable for some businesses and employers over the other. Gusto is great for small and medium-sized businesses with anywhere between 70 to 100 employees at max. The system features several tools, most notably its time tracking tools, and offers live support Monday through Friday, 11 hours a day. Another benefit of Gusto is its international platform. Yep, Gusto is live in some 75 countries or so right now with several options that make it compliant with local and international laws. That's obviously a step up as far as payroll management software is concerned. So which one's better? I have to give the win to Gusto. There are a few reasons for this. The first one being that the many hidden costs when you're signing up for Surepayroll. Customers view the base prices from their website, but it isn't until you start giving the system specifics about your company that they pile on additional charges. That plus the fact that the system just isn't a good fit for large businesses that needs HR management tools too. Gusto has everything though. Maybe the only drawback is that some of its insurance capabilities are limited to 37 states instead of the whole 50. But other than that, Gusto has a better interface, better plans, and better tools. I call that a slam dunk. Also, if you haven't signed up for Gusto yet, you can use my link down below to get up to $600 included with your sign up. So which payroll system do you prefer? Let me know in the comments down below.